to Thursdays and Ladies Night with your host, Tiffany Simone. And we have a great show for you. Yes, ladies, we are in our 4th week. I hope that we are accomplishing some of our goals. I hope that we are continuing to win. And I hope that we're still standing on business. All right, ladies, again. So, what is the temperature outside? I know it's crazy around the world. Right here on Ladies Night, the temperature is 100% winning. All right. And tonight, ladies, so we do have a special guest. Our special guest tonight is going to be a good friend of mine. Her name is Cece. She is going to be coming on, and we're going to be talking about our bartending days. Yes. Once upon a time, your host, Tiffany Simone, she was a bartender. And me and Cece, you know, we were co-workers, and we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about, again, winning. We're going to be talking about if you are a bartender right now, how you can set your business up. You're not just Tanya the bartender. You are Tanya's mixologist. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get your LLC, and you're going to be bringing it to them on a business tip, okay? Yes, that's what we're doing tonight, okay? We're going to be talking about all of that, okay? And again, we are going to have a good show for you guys tonight, all right? Another thing is, we are going to be accomplishing our goals. I hope that you've already started. I hope that you have. So we're going to be writing down those goals, crossing them out. Let's just go to the Dollar Tree, grab one of them dollar jars, right? And the little stickies with the colorful things in them. And just go ahead and write down every goal. Crush them as you crushing your goals. Put them in a jar. So at the end of 2024, we have a colorful jar. Because we can crush all them goals, okay? It's just like the vision boards and all that kind of stuff. You're just writing them down to yourself daily, and as you accomplish them, go ahead and crush it up, put it in a jar, okay? Remember, ladies, we are winning, okay? All right, so look, this week we are going to be drinking on that California breeze. Ladies, do you have your drink with me tonight? I hope that you are. I hope that you do. Cheers to you. This one is smooth, just like all of them. You know, go ahead and grab this from your local grocery store. Let me tell you something about California. I have not been to California since I was a teenager, but I would love to go and visit my family there. Hey, Uncle Reggie. Hey, Noodles. I gotta get out there to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Again, so I know everybody knows about what's going on with Rick Ross and this new girlfriend that he had. We're going to touch on that. We're going to touch on exes and how to handle yourself. So, as you know, Rick Ross's current, but now she's the ex again. His current girlfriend of 2 weeks ago was in the interview, right? She was asked about one of his exes, which was Pretty V. Okay? And my take on that is, instead of her just trying to dismiss that situation, she was supposed to uplift the situation and say, you know what? You asked me about Pretty V. She is a beautiful lady. She is indeed talented. So I wish her the best. I don't know what happened in their situation, but that is a beautiful black woman, and she doing her thing. That's how she was supposed to answer it. And I like Pretty V's response. She was just classy. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have to talk about exes, and we'll be touching on that. So once again, ladies, we are going to be talking about health, wealth, lifestyle, your credit, and how you are moving. So definitely we're gonna always talk about how we can advance ourselves. So tonight when I get on there with CC, we are gonna be talking about how the bartenders can make their money and how they can advance as well, as far as like making sure they have their business straight, okay? We're talking about the EINs. We're talking about the business registration. And this week, we will be touching on business bank accounts. Okay? And again, ladies, we want to wake up and we want to be empowered, okay? We want to continue to do our drinking our water, doing our walks, waking up praying, okay? Looking in the mirror saying, I look good. Oh, my mama, I look good. So, ladies, we have a wonderful show in store for you guys, okay? All right, stay tuned for Ladies' Night. Ladies' Night, and I have my special guest with me, Cece. All right, so we are going to get back into it, ladies. Okay, so we are still drinking on that California breeze. All right, cheers. All right, ladies, I hope that you guys are drinking on something, okay? I don't know what, but this is what we on tonight, okay? All right, Cece, we're going to get right into it. Okay, so tell me about yourself and the business that you're into right now.
Well, I am Cece, CC of Designs. My business is anything creative, meaning if you're having an event and you need a party planner or a designer, that will be me. If you need a shirt, purse, pants, jeans, couch made, anything creative, you can go ahead and holler at me and I will get you together. So that is what CC of Design is all about.
Okay. So, of course, when we talk about planning and event planning, you just literally did such a big event for myself.
Bless you.
We'll have some pictures, okay, in the description, ladies, okay? She just did the whole event planning for my wedding. It was beautiful, so I definitely recommend your work.
Yes, thank you. And I was blessed to be a part of it. It was a wonderful event.
And also, like you said, with t-shirts and things like that, both of us have vended together.
Yes.
I've been like a wholesaler vending event, and you come with all your t-shirts. Tell me all about it now.
So when it comes to when I do events, I do offer a variety.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure that I am covering everything for everybody. If you're looking for just a basic hat that is just custom made for you, I do have them most of the time when I'm vending, but there's also an option to get things made to order. So I usually bring jewelry, hats, t-shirts, bags. I custom make bags, anything else you need.
Okay.
But I anything creative again, it gives me a spark and I like to be a part of it.
Okay. All right. So the other thing is, all right. So you are in Georgia. We are in Atlanta. Where are you originally from?
I am a Chi-Town girl. I am Chicago born and bred. But I will state, I've been in Georgia 2 decades now. Over 2 decades, actually. A very long time.
Okay.
But in my heart, I'm still a city girl. But, you know, it's nice here.
Okay. So, we can talk about how we met.
Yes, we definitely can.
Yes. So, you from Chicago, here to Atlanta. I'm from Rochester, New York. Yes, here in Atlanta. And so, our meeting was bartending.
Yes. Yes.
So, that's our common ground together.
And it was funny, too, because it wasn't thought that we would actually get along. Because in a way, we both are very kind of direct in a way we can talk.
Okay.
So it was like, well, New York and Chicago, they gonna be too aggressive with each other, and it's been how long?
2 decades.
There you go.
2 decades on the east side. You know what I'm saying? Doing that bartending thing. So definitely, let's talk about it. We might as well get into the whole thing about bartending. Okay.
And customer service and how things have changed so much.
Yes. So when we were bartending, we definitely had great customer service because you want your tips and you want your people to come back, right? So when it came to the women, we always like, oh, girl, you look good tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And for the guys, you know what I'm saying, just pumping up their ego as well. So we could get our money, but on top of it, just have great customer service so that we keep them coming back.
Yes.
Right?
It was always, you wanted the person to remember you for some reason. Because if they do come back, you want them to ask for you. It was something long going on turn, and you, in a way, we thought of earning our tip. It was not something that was just expected.
Right.
Unfortunately, you get a tip for everything nowadays. You go to the store and order a cup of coffee, and it's a tip jar there. Not taking away for it, because I understand you are not getting paid enough.
Right.
But what I am stating is, I like, you had to hustle and bustle to earn a tip. It took a little extra, and it was certain things that you had to do. Right. You had to actually greet someone.
You actually had to be nice too.
Right. Okay. You had to greet someone, and you had to make them feel as though it was an experience.
Right.
And that's kind of what I always, now that I look back on it, bartending was one of actually my funnest parts.
Okay. Me too.
I had fun, and at the time I really didn't know, or while you're in the moment you don't enjoy it. But now that I think about it, I had a lot of fun, and it was also with a lot of my regulars.
Right, exactly.
Sometimes a regular can make your day, but they became my regular because of the customer service.
Absolutely.
Meaning, if I just walked up to them like, if you're not gonna tip me, then I'm not sure how this service gonna go.
Right. For me, I never thought, when we worked there together and we bartended, I never thought that no one was gonna tip us. You know, if
you didn't go there expect, right?
Yeah, I just knew.
Yeah, we was on the east side, so
yeah, like definitely. You know, like it's tax time coming up and shit.
That was the season. Oh.
We would leave before behind the bar, go on the dance floor and dance with you.
We had whole routines though.
Let me dance with you and find out what your order finna be, so we can get our money.
Tax time, everybody balling.
But just great customer service, and we've been out together since bartending. And again, I know I probably talked about this before. You get your receipt. They got COVID charges on there. You get your receipt. The gratuity is off the chain. You get your receipt. They be having all these extra lines, and you like, I already didn't have great customer service. I'm paying all this extra.
Unfortunately, and I believe this is because I'm in the service industry. Well, I tip regardless.
Right. Okay.
Meaning, you can give me horrible service, the worst service I've had, and you at least are going to get $5 from me.
At least.
Just because I've had a bad day. As you know, I've had a bad day, came to work, and my first customer did not get the best of me. Yeah? So you can at least get something, but I just don't think it should be expected. You should come to work. And I know this is a cliche to say, but you here for a reason. Come to work with a nice little attitude.
You already here.
My thing, and even all the extra charges now that are added to the bill, all the extra gratuities, that I am fine with that because, you know, these people are doing a service. Okay. My thing is, I need that customer service part of what I'm paying for. Like, I don't like the when you get attitudes, like you don't even want to speak, or if I ask you about something on the menu, you got. That's why you're here. Like,
we're going through a lot of that right now.
Customer service is not the. It's not.
I know sometimes we want to blame it on COVID. Like, okay, people weren't working, so now they back working, and now they don't want to be there. Well, if you don't want to be there, just don't go.
And I'll say this: there are opportunities out here.
Yes.
And here in Georgia, one thing I will state: if you have any type of skill or niche or idea,
that's right.
You can get out here and hustle.
That's right, ladies.
At any point, and you can pop up at any corner with you a little tent, and you can do whatever you need.
That's right.
To do if you're unhappy with your job, but if you got to be in a position for a moment, you got to put on that little funny little smile and do it for them little 8 hours. It ain't it sound bad, but it ain't my fault you're here.
Right.
You feel me? I'm actually here to support you and that used to always be my thing. Like, I did not want to be here, but nobody making me be here. Like, I made a conscious choice.
Well, it did help that when you come in, go ahead and take a shot real quick.
And also,
we used to do that.
Where our environment was different because we can come in and actually make no money. It'd be 3 people there, but we still enjoyed each other. Like, it would still be a nice time. You laughed, you joked, and talked with your coworkers. And I think camaraderie. It's not the same anymore either. Like, even how people interact naturally.
Right.
Besides customer service, we're not as open or just genuine anymore.
Right.
Most of the time now, a lot of us just walk around on guard. Like,
very true. I just know that for me, being in the customer service field and actually bartending and wanting to get tips and stuff like that, I never felt like I wasn't going to get one. I was nice to ladies, men, children, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All races, creeds, all that kind of stuff. And I think that goes a long way. And I don't see that anymore.
It doesn't. And also, I came from, especially back home in Chicago, fast food.
Okay.
Fast food management. So customer service during that, or especially back in the 90s was it was important in restaurants.
Right.
Meaning, you got deemed and stuff for that. Like, if you was rude to us, it made a difference. Like, you had to be, nice. It was expected of you. Now, it's not expected. It's just,
we really enjoyed it when we were doing our thing. And so, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is Ladies Night with your host, Tiffany Simone. And I have CC. Don't forget to reach out to her for all your services.
Design, creative services. If you have an event and you need an event planner or a designer, or if you have an event and you need special gear, hit your girl up, and I'll definitely make sure you guys are looking right and tight, okay?
All right, so all her information, again, will be in the description, okay? We got to get ready to go ahead and pay some bills. All right, stay tuned for Ladies Night.
Where the house at? Where the little girls live at?
Grandma, this your house right here.
All right, stay right there. You just wait right there. Don't make no sense. Children, grandchildren come over on a weekend, and they're going to jump. Don't make no sense.
Can I help you?
Hey, are y'all the little girls that dropped my granddaughter?
Yeah, we are. And what's up?
Where your mama at? Because I fight kids, but where your mama at, the girl? Why is y'all touching my granddaughter?
We ain't never scared. We don't need our mother. We right here.
Why y'all drop my granddaughter?
Because she was talking all that. I'm from the west side. Don't nobody care about that.
We don't care. We do it over here in the suburbs too.
Anytime,
so.
any place, anywhere, any city, any state. What about it?
You know what? I will walk in your house and drag you. Touch my granddaughter again. Touch my granddaughter again. Both of y'all. Both of y'all.
We can touch
Where your
you.
mama at?
We can touch
You
you.
ain't gonna touch me.
We gonna touch
you. You ain't gonna touch me.
You in my house.
I don't care where I'm at, because I'm bossy.
You coming at her door like you checking stuff.
I am checking stuff. Where your mama and the girl, because I fight kids.
You know what? We gonna get our mother. We
Go get
all
your
three
mama.
of us gonna
Go
talk.
get your mama.
Three of us
Get
gonna
your
talk.
mama. I'm outside. Get your mama.
are back. And we are ready for part 2. Me and you, girl. Alright, we back with Cece, okay, ladies? Alright, and we still sipping. We still on this California breeze.
Yes.
Cheers. Ooh. Alright, let's get into it. We are going to stay on the same lines real quick. Alright, so ladies, the other thing is, if you are out bartending and stuff like that, one of the things that we didn't get ready to touch on, which I'm going to touch on right now, be nice to the ladies. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? Compliment the ladies when you go over to them. Compliment the men if you're just serving a man, not if he with nobody, okay? And always talk to the females.
Yeah, I was going to just say, even if, so, a big thing was, if a couple comes in.
Right.
You are actually going to shower the girl with all your attention. Right?
Sprinkle.
Now, you're going to be nice and respectful for the man. You're going to give him a couple shots, but it should not be seeming flirtatious. But you're going to flower the woman. And I'm saying this because, and I know times have changed, and it may not be the same.
Right.
But usually, the woman controls the tip. If it is a relationship that's, I don't want to say old school relationships, but things have changed on that thing. But usually the female control the tip. She'll be like, oh no, boo, she don't need that big of a tip. Or no, tip her well because she did a great job. So I would always, and then also I'm a woman. So when I see another sister out there, I want to make sure she's feeling good and she's getting a full experience.
That's right.
Even if she's with this guy. Even if she's with this guy and it's even their first date, I still want to shower her and make her the center of attention, because it may also encourage this dude to be like, yeah, you know, let me put my girl on. But it's not that goes back to the customer service. It's not really natural anymore. But you need to make sure that
cater to the women, ladies.
That's gonna get you the money, because even if she by herself, meaning for real, if you have a group of females and you're the waitress, if you go and you treat these sisters like sisters,
yes,
right, no attitude, you want to make sure you have them feel as though you want to make sure they're having a good night, you're gonna receive some type of tip. Somebody in that group is gonna be like, yo, she one of us, she made sure we keep it. And make sure you taken care of. Yes. So you got to, in a way, cater to the ladies. The dudes, you know, you cater to them too. But overall, you make sure your sisters, your girls feeling good out there.
That's right. When we were there, like back to taking like shit that we saw in the club. Oh my God! So when we was there, they used to have the whole $3 apple martini. We put the little cherry in there. And all the ladies was getting, I was like, what do they got in this shit? Yeah. Because the ladies was really getting fucked up off like 2. And I was worried. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is gonna happen? So when they get to about 3, I'm gonna tell the ladies. So if y'all out there, y'all see these ladies, you know, stumbling and stuff like that, don't let them be like that.
It is your job.
Yes.
You may not think it is. But it's your job, sis. You go get that young lady some water. Sprinkle a little salt in that little room temperature water. Get a water bottle, not from the cooler.
That's right.
You get her some room temperature water. Grab one of the water bottles, put a little salt in there. Yes. And you grab homeboy girl and you tell her, hey, drink this, girl. Mm-hmm. Just tell her. Like, and it's not even taking anything away from your tip or your time. It's just general consideration. You wouldn't want to be out there all messed up. And I'm going to say this, because I was saying my sisters, but if you see your brother out here messed up with his homeboys, you grab a bottle of water for him too and be like, hey, drink this. I'm going to say this. What I used to do, I ain't going to lie, I used to lie to my regulars a little bit. I'd be like, hey, if you drink this water, I'll give you a shot on me. Right. And what that did was they would drink that water. By the time they drank that water, they forgot about the shot that I said was going to be on me.
That's right.
Because we didn't have a conversation. But you want to encourage our people
That's right.
to be out, you know, have fun, but not get messed up. Because some of these drinks, especially these $3, $2 special drinks, will have you out here.
I used to know what's in this. Because these ladies was like, crazy.
Yes. I used to have to put a couple people on the side of my bar and just make sure they chill until they mellow out. Yes. But it is your job.
Yes. We didn't even talk about our experience there. How many, whether it was a man or a lady, that came in every other week with somebody different.
Get-
Woo!
And you being stuck in the middle, being caught up in some stuff.
Right.
Ooh-wee. I've had a married couple,
Get caught up.
to where, and I didn't know, I knew them by drinks, meaning I know it sound bad, but I was a bartender.
Right.
So I didn't know you by name. I knew you by what drink you ordered. So
What drink you ordered?
the wife asked for her husband, and I'm like, I don't know. She's like, I come here, I don't really know who you know.
Right.
But I did know he was in there with old girl.
Oh. Okay.
He just left old girl in there though.
Oh my God. Now that
I ain't gonna tell you who helped him out. It could have been me, or it could have been another staff member who let him know that his wife was out there.
Right.
But he dipped off and disappeared, and he got away swiftly.
He got away swiftly.
You know.
Back to knowing what somebody drink too. You know, we talked about that.
Oh, we did. You
Your
know
old
what?
school people, you want to make sure that their cups is full. You need to, as a bartender, you need to know if you got regulars, what they drinking, so that their cup never empty.
Most of your regulars want the Cheers experience. And I'm going to say this, because I am a Cheers experience person. I like the experience.
Cheers.
Cheers. I like the experience of going someplace and a person knows me. It seems comfortable. It seems regular. So when I say the Cheers experience, that's what I mean.
Right.
We were talking about a regular that I had.
Right.
And he was a type of gentleman where he doesn't like to keep asking for a drink. If you see his glass empty,
That's right.
you refill it
That's
until
right.
he say stop. So therefore, that is what got, because I knew him, I knew what he was drinking, and not only that, I'm not gonna say he was a player, but you know, he gave to the community.
You know who you are.
You know, so he would buy young lady drinks, and he always had a tab.
Right.
And it was understood with me that when certain individuals would come to the bar and say, hey, this drink is on that person.
Right.
That drink was on that person. It was not a hustle or bustle or no, I need him to come confirm.
Right.
Because that make problems.
Right.
You make things smooth for people and you going to get tipped. And I say this because this regular, this old school cat.
Right.
Even if he wasn't working with me and I came in on a shift after he was there, I would still get a tip.
Absolutely.
Because you gave that experience.
Just like it's ladies' night, that's what we had there too. Ladies'
Yes,
night.
we did.
With a male review.
That male review was
So
trouble.
all the ladies will come, have a great time, and the guys will just be sitting over there waiting on them to get done so that they can either you getting chose. You getting chose.
After all them $3 apple martinis.
One, you got a new fan. Cause you know what I'm saying, they was waiting on you to get done. They saw how you was moving when you was looking at the dancer and everything. So they choosing you again for your moves. And then thirdly, shoot, they might just come over there, they got your drink ready for you when you do.
Cause they saw all them apple martinis, they know you need one more.
You done watch all the dancers and had a good time. They like, oh, okay, I'm on her. So yeah, that male review, I ain't seen one like it since. I know people be trying to recreate the male review, but I haven't seen one.
I'm gonna say this. I saw some things in the male review that I'm still trying to recover from.
Oh, okay.
And that's with the apple martinis, the women drinking so much. And also we had a female, we're not gonna just do the male review. We had a female review too. We had the girls dance tonight.
Right.
And my brothers could get turned up too.
Yes, that's very true.
Turned up too.
Yes.
Little, you know, so we not gonna just put on legs, but you gotta pace yourself, people. Pace yourself.
So all in all too, when you are going to work, if you don't even want to be there and you are bouncing, you want to keep the tips coming, check. You want to keep the camaraderie, check. And that's what we have when we talk about the club that we work at, which is Jade's Place, okay? On the east side, all right?
East side, what's Club 360 now?
360 now.
Club
Shout out Sparkle, Club
Shout
360 now. Definitely. So we kept the camaraderie. They actually have a reunion. We on reunion number 2, right?
We are. So I want to say this about the reunion though. It used to be customer appreciation.
Right.
And it was beautiful because it was a way for us all to come together.
Right.
Staff and our regulars. And just make sure that we understood that we were a family. That, again, It was more about the customer service.
Right.
You were more than a tip to us.
Absolutely.
That we were building something.
Right.
So now,
Right.
we have reunions now.
We are on reunions now.
We are our second actual reunion.
Yes.
It's great. It
Yes.
comes it together. It brings us together, and it
Brings
has
our
us,
regulars.
Yes, it has us remember the good times we had.
Yeah.
Like the.
And shoot, they look at us, they might still be too.
I know. I still get a tip every now and then. Somebody
They
wants
definitely
to go
gonna buy us
behind
a
the
drink.
bar.
They definitely gonna buy us a drink.
At least.
A drink. Ooh.
But
Come on with me. T-Pain put it down.
I know,
for the
right?
bartenders. Yes. All right, ladies.
So again,
This was Tiffany Simone and Cece talking about our bartending days.
yes.
Shout out to Jay's Place.
Inside.
Look at me. Take my drink. Alright, ladies, so as you know, every week on Ladies Night, we talk about something about business. So we want to make sure that we're continuing to what we're doing, ladies. We're standing on business, okay? So, in this week, we're going to talk about, we talked about the EIN. We talked about getting your business registered. So this week, we're going to talk about going ahead and getting that bank account started, okay? And that is your business bank account, okay? So when you walk in there, you're not just going to have your driver's license, okay? This time, you are going to have your EIN paperwork. Check. We're going to have your business registration. Check. Okay, we have to have all of that. Get you a nice little folder and everything so that when you walk up in there, you're professional. You know what I'm saying? You coming to stand on business, okay? And go ahead and open up your business bank account. So, when you're opening up your business banking account, ladies, it's for you to but that you are presenting that you're very professional. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So that you're presenting that you're very professional, whether it's to customers or vendors, okay? So, if you just say you're still on your job, right? You're still on your job, right? So you have a business though.
Correct.
So what you want to do, if you're not full blown into your business, right? What you want to do is you want to start still paying yourself into your business account, okay? One of the things that you can do, yes, you're your own employee. What you can do is you could use PayPal, you can use Google Docs, you can use anything like that in reference to invoicing yourself for the products that you actually sell, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever business that you're in. So like you. So what I should have been doing, and we're going to have to go back to that shit, is when you got your invoice, you go ahead and I pay it to your business account.
Correct.
Okay, so you want to give your business account some funneling of money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So again, what you want to do is you can go to PayPal, make your own invoice, go ahead and say, okay, this service was for this, pay it with your business account so that you can show that your business is growing.
Correct. But also when you're paying through your, like, for instance, the service I provided her and she paid me
Correct.
through my business account,
Mm-hmm.
I also paid myself from my business account because, again, I'm an employee.
That's right.
And also,
And you had help.
Exactly.
You had another employee.
I did. I had a great assistant.
Yes. Yes.
I had an assistant. Shout out, Mon QB. Yes. I had a great assistant that worked through it. But you want to make sure, and I know we're talking about business as well, but you want to pay yourself also out of your personal paycheck.
Yes.
If you work for a company, pay yourself when you get paid. Meaning, if you pay yourself $5 a check, $10 a check, $100 a check, $50 a check, pay yourself. And this is a great way to invest in yourself, because what you're paying to yourself, if you're someone like me,
right?
I work for the man, but I also have my business.
Absolutely.
With my job,
right,
I pay myself. But also with my business, I pay myself.
That's right.
So you always save a little something for yourself, and you put something aside, because what you're doing is investing in yourself, and you are the greatest.
That's right. Ladies, we are going to continue to win.
Yes, we are the greatest investment in yourself.
Yes.
That's the only way you can win, is if you invest in yourself.
Yes. So when you're pumping gas, you want to go ahead and use your business bank account. Just like you want to use your business card, okay? Even when you're out to dinner, you might go to lunch, might go to the Mexican restaurant and say, oh, we need to be on these margaritas today because we had a long day. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get this Mexican food. You know, in Atlanta, the Mexicans, they got all the best wings.
This is expensive.
Business expense, check. You know what I mean? So you want to funnel that through that. And we're not going to get off topic with you, because we were bartenders. Yes. So at that time, I think we were getting paid. It's like $2.15.
I was about to say, I can't remember. I'm not gonna say
it wasn't $3.
I'm not gonna say that was the exact, but it was like $2.35, $2.45.
Okay, I said $2.15. Right.
That's what you started off. That was the minimum what you made, and you had to make your tips.
Your
on
tips,
top.
right? And we used to cash our checks at 24-hour.
Oh yes! Oh my God!
Friday before we drive to 24-hour check cashing place.
Yes.
That was wild, right? So yes. So what you want to do? Back to business, ladies. If you are a bartender, you could be a hookah lady, hookah girl. You know what I'm saying? Getting it. Bartender, even waitress, whatever it is. You want to create a business, okay? You don't want to just be like me. I'm Tiffany Simone. You don't want to just be Tiffany Simone. You want to create a business so that when you're going to get a 1099, right? So that when you create your business, that's where your money now starts to funnel through, okay? You want to funnel all of your money directly through your business. So same thing. If you are a waitress or if you're a bartender, you have to buy new equipment. You want to buy a new shot container, okay? You want to buy something nice to wear. So, you know what I'm saying? So that you're looking nice when you go ahead and present yourself. Yes. You know what I'm saying? All of that good stuff. You know what I mean? You want to also make sure that when you're doing that, you're writing all that stuff off.
And I want you to keep in mind that as a bartender and a server, you can be an entrepreneur. You can be your own independent person.
Right.
You can go and put yourself out there as being a travel bartender.
That's right.
Events. You can do travel server.
That's right.
Events. And you can make it your own business.
That's right.
You can offer people your own custom experience.
That's right.
We talked about customer service earlier.
That's right.
And we talked about how it's not really relevant now in this time and age. You can make that your niche.
Mm-hmm.
There is always a way, my sisters, my ladies, for us to go out there and grow and make our bags.
Yes.
And get and the EIN.
Yes. Funnel your profits right back through your business bank account. Okay, ladies? So, you want to be a bartender, you want to be a hookah girl, you want to be a waitress, whatever it is in entertainment business, you want to go ahead and funnel your money back to your business banking account, okay? So, another thing is I just want to share with you all, and we are on, oh shoot, we're still on California Breeze, we just on the red blend right now, okay? Look into the best business bank account for yourself. Some of the ones that I know personally, Wells Fargo, they have the biggest small business loan legend, okay? They go ahead and let you get all of the money, okay? I heard that Key Bank has the lowest fees, okay? And then Chase Bank, which is one of my favorites, okay? What they do is they offer different high-end business credit cards, okay? So look into what's best for you guys, okay? And then go ahead and make your decision. Look into them, but the best thing is go ahead and continue to get your EIN, get your registration per your state, and go ahead and open up that business banking account. Okay, ladies?
Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. The best investment ever.
That's right. All right, ladies. Again, ladies' night. That's our business tip, okay?
Ladies' night. And we're feeling right.
Hey. Cheers.
I won't say the shit again. I don't have the time. Go keep to yourself, or I'll set you right. Don't ever come for me hard. I don't wanna read you no more. Stay in your lane. Oh, beware. Hating assholes won't be spared. Don't ever come for me. You ain't nothing, nothing, nothing in my world. Boo boo, boo boo, boo boo.
Alright, so yes, we are still here. You still hanging in here with me?
I am girl strong and hanging.
It was a pleasure to have you on the show.
Always.
We about to get into it again.
You ladies got your wine?
I hope so, because you already know. We stay sipping on ladies' night.
Sip, sip, sip.
Alright, so tonight we are going to continue our flow, but we are talking about exes.
Yes.
So exes, when you're in a new relationship,
Uh-huh.
how does the ex happen? Do you make them go away and we never see them anymore? Or do we have some exes that, still got to play some part in our lives? You know what I mean? I feel like it's on a case-to-case basis. Yeah.
I agree 100%. It is a case-to-case basis because
Okay.
every relationship we deal with is not the same. You see what I'm saying? You
Right.
have some exes that, for instance, if it's an ex like your childhood love or someone you knew and you grew with, of
Okay.
course you're gonna still communicate. Meaning, I'm a person. I actually am in good terms with 90% of my exes. Meaning,
Okay, 90%.
90%.
All right.
I mean, I can honestly say it's maybe 1 or 2 out there that, might want to see me hit by a truck. Not my fault, but they may want to. But I will state that mostly 90% that I will get, they will reach out and it's fine for a contact or just making sure you're okay. Because sometimes, for instance, if you was married to someone.
Okay. Ex-spouses.
Ex-spouses. And we're not going to even say married but you've spent 8 to 10 years with a
significant amount of
person.
time. Okay.
Right? And you guys grown with each other and went through different stages.
I agree.
And every relationship does not end horribly. I am a firm believer.
Yes.
that everybody come in my life for a reason.
Absolutely.
Right? You are placed here for me to either learn from you.
Right.
In some way. Either it's going to be good or bad. I'm learning, right? So therefore, I'm not going to hold anything against you. So Sometimes you have an ex where you guys are two great people, but you just didn't work out for each other, and it's
Yeah.
fine
Yeah.
to be all right with that person. I feel as long as you respect is the key.
Respect and boundaries.
Correct. Boundaries are important, but also respect, because if I'm in a relationship with one and I believe you respect me,
Okay.
I wouldn't have any questions about you speaking to your ex or anyone else, because in my mind and my heart, I know overall you respect me. And that goes with security, like, and I know how I am.
Right.
Unfortunately, I'm an open heart person. So even if I don't like you, I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
I'm sorry. As messed up as that may sound, I cannot
100%.
like you, but I'm gonna help you because, you know, God put me here for a reason. So you have exes that, you know, we didn't work out together, but I still want the best for you. So if you call me and you got some problems, I might listen to your problems.
Okay.
Give you some good advice, but it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing more than that.
Right.
But I think the limitations of who you can talk to.
Okay.
It's a discussion first.
Case by case.
Case by case.
Right.
It's a discussion between you and your partner.
And your new partner. Absolutely.
Because no matter what you're comfortable with,
right.
You gotta know what your partner is cool with. Because if they're not cool with that, then you gotta make some type of adjustment. Right.
I feel like that when you first get with the person, don't you feel like you need to have that conversation? Like, okay, I may have this one ex.
No.
You said no?
I'm gonna say this why.
I say yeah.
No, I'm gonna say this why. And this is why I say no, right?
Okay.
If I'm first meeting with you and talking to you,
okay.
So it's our second date. I don't need to go into detail. Like, look,
I ain't talking about second date.
I got like my 3 other exes that I talked to.
I'm talking about you getting serious. I'm talking about you getting serious.
But this is my thing, right? You have to know who you with. So if we are serious,
okay,
that goes back to your security and trust.
Okay.
For me, if I'm serious with you and you got an ex and I feel you serious with me, you know, you respect me, I'm not gonna worry about old girl. And I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna be, I'm gonna apologize, and I am not an egotistical person in no way whatsoever.
You kind of are not.
But this has always been my mind frame, and this goes to relationship, friendship, or anything. I know what I offer. You see what I'm saying?
Straight up.
I know who I am as a friend, as a sister, as a whatever. So therefore, I got confidence in me. You know, like I'm not gonna be any. So I'm not gonna question like if you out here doing this, you doing that. Like if you are coming to me 100% honest and being like, look, I don't mess with her no more, but we have a history. Like she's a good person. She's been through this. Me and her are just not meant to be to each other. Right. I'm not gonna trip about you speaking to her because in my mind, and this comes to the egotistical part. If my mind, if you want to fuck around and find the fuck out,
find the motherfucker
and me
out.
like and lose the gift that I am, I respect that. And again, that's fuck around. Like again, and that's with relationship, friendships. Yeah. So therefore, I think it's okay to have exes for you to communicate because overall, it's between you and that person. Like my security is with you, is what you're offering to me, what you're giving me. Right. What evidently that person didn't get. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fine. And I say that also as well because again, I started off with saying I still talk to, you know, 90%. You're right. So with me, it's kind of biased. Like I'm open to it, and I understand how some people are not. But for me, I don't care who you talk to. You can go out there and gamble if you want to. Gamble if you want to.
I guess I feel like again, it's case by case basis. So when I feel like if you come into a serious situation, you do have an ex that may still reach out, whether it's just for a regular conversation. From what I hear, some exes call about their new relationship. Yes. Or they may call you and say, "Yeah, all right, so this is what we went through. How did you?"
They call for advice.
Yeah. Advice.
And it's helping
I
you
ain't
grow
get that
too.
yet.
No, it's helping
no
you
problem
grow
like that
too.
yet, but
too. You know, you
I hear people go through that.
Yeah, you got people who, again, 90%.
Yeah, they call and be like, hey, so I'm doing
the situation
this.
I'm in.
Right. But, so I know me and you didn't work out, but how should I handle this? And I hear that, you know, could go either way. You can just be like,
I just think as long as boundary lines are set on both ends.
right.
Meaning, I'm saying all this, but the person you're speaking to,
Right.
that ex needs to understand lines as well.
Yeah, I
Meaning
agree.
you can conversate with this person, but always through the situation you're speaking about, you need to keep the boundaries clear.
Yeah.
That I'm talking to you, you're my friend, my associate or whatever, but this right here is my boo. This is my future. This is my So as long as those lines are clear and definite, there shouldn't be a problem.
I think so.
And again, it's a bit it might be pushback. It's all about security.
It is all about security.
It's about like you gotta, you know what I'm saying, trust the person you with, and you have to know the person you with. If the person you are with have not given you any type of inclinations about being anything extra and all that, then you can't worry about, because overall, one thing is true about this whole life. The only thing you control in this world is you. That's it. You can't control nobody else. You can control how you handle a situation.
Right.
So boundaries, clear lines, and expectations. Make sure you set your expectations early on.
I think like when you are let's just talk about exes where you actually share children and things like that. Like for me, coming from a blended family, yay, and having two moms and then, you know, one dad or whatever, and just having a blended family where it was no real confliction or anything like that, I feel like that's a great thing. Okay, so that's what I come from. I come from having a mom, having a dad, but also gaining a stepmom, and everything was cool. So I didn't really see anything where there was friction. I didn't see the friction.
And it's different when there's children involved.
Right.
You want to make that very clear, because at that point, it's not about you.
Right.
It's about the child.
Yeah.
You know, it is about the child, but the main thing is, even with that aspect, is boundaries. Like when you get into any new situation,
right,
what you guys expect from each other and the boundary lines need to be set. You know,
from the beginning.
And don't keep it in your mind, oh, this is what I expected. Because that's the thing we do a lot often too.
Right. So that's what I say. I feel like when you get with a person, if you get serious with them, let them know if you do have any exes, and in your case you got 90%, that you may still talk to, so that they understand.
Yeah.
Right?
My granddad used to always say, you teach a person how to treat you.
Absolutely.
So therefore, early on, you need to let the boundaries be known. You need to let them know what is expected and what you're comfortable with.
Right.
Like I said, I'm comfortable with 90%, but everybody else not.
Right. So that's our take on exes.
All right.
Ladies, you have been with us for the whole night. And we are wrapping this thing up. Okay, again, we talked about self-care. We talked about health-care. Just making sure that we're good. Okay? We also talked about lifestyle. Okay?
We talked about customer service and boundaries in relationships. And we're going to do our shout-outs right now. We're going to piggyback on that customer service. And I want to shout out 360.
Yes.
Jay's Place.
360 Jay's
Sparkle.
Yes.
Our home girl.
Yes. So while we're talking about Sparkle, what we're doing is talking about ladies while sitting up. Okay. So Sparkle was a bartender with us, right? And now she owns the fucking bar.
Boss Up Cow.
Okay.
Win.
So she owns Jay's, no longer Jay's Place. It's
360.
Alright, so ladies, thanks for being with us, hanging out with me and CC.
We appreciate your ears.
Yeah, so we continue to also, like I said, talk about lifestyle. Talk about our business. You know what I'm saying? And also talking about our self-care. Okay, ladies? Tune in next week, alright? With your girl, Tiffany Simone, on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Alright? Thank you, baby.
without a nigga. You see the sad hell, yeah, bag a lot of niggas. I want that twerk money, that work money, that dirt money, let's get it. Pussy popping on that handstand, that perk money, he's spinning. And if you got a problem, I got that work, bitch, come get it. You bitches really bright, ain't got no money, mind your business. In your bag, not your feelings. Bitch, I mean business. Showing ass on IG, don't care how you getting it. You fucking on that rich nigga and he ain't even shred. I ain't gotta get a pussy up, he gon' spend it. Big spenders in this bitch, ain't no time to be cheap. He got a pocket full of money, he gon' spend it on me. I want Chanel, YSL, and a bag of me. He want for you, but he'll do it for me.
I'm working outside. Penny X.
I live in Atlanta. Of course, every restaurant has hookah and lamb chops.
I live in Atlanta. Of course, I own businesses.
I live in Atlanta. Of course, I put Casamigos in my lemon drop.
I live in Atlanta. Of course, I've had my car broken into.
I live in Atlanta. Of course, I'm a realtor.
I live in Atlanta. Of course, I'm from Gwinnett.
I'm in Atlanta. Of course, my braids cost $800.
I live in Atlanta. Of course, gratuities included.
And subscribe on YouTube on ATL 106.5 The Shiznit. Okay? Like and subscribe.